The protesters, some of them widows of fallen heroes, gathered as early as 7 a.m. They have accompanied these retired servicemen and women under the aegis of the retired members of Nigerian Armed Forces and Coalition of Concerned Veterans 7 months after their last protest. In January, they picketed the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Defense, and the National Assembly in pursuit of their demands. This time, they have defied the rains and have come with sleeping mats, ready to spend the night in front of the Ministry of Defense if they are not given a positive response. Among their grievances is the non-payment of the Security Debarment allowance by the federal government. The Security Debarment allowance is an allowance paid to retired members of the armed forces to debar them from using acquired special military skills against the state. It is calculated as 10% of annual salary at the time of retirement, multiplied by number of years served. The protesters are also critical of the Minister of Defense, who they say has abandoned them.
You are owing us 24 months, then you paid it in pieces. That was not useful. Now, this is the last chunk that was remaining. You are still delaying that. And you are supposed to pay the SDA. The SDA is the Security Debarment Allowance. We have gone on TV, we have written, you ignore the letters. See, every country that have hope for its people must never put people without empathy, without human feeling in an office.
The accompanying widows are appealing to the federal government to pay their entitlements.
We, the widows, are suffering with our children. Nobody to help us except God. No food, no school fees, no money to pay for accommodation. We are suffering. The government should pay us our entitlement that our husbands worked for.
As you see us for here, we are widows. We don't have any help. Our husbands, they have died. The money they're supposed to give them, they not give them. You see us, our children, no work, no school, no food.
While the protest went on, a letter arrives signed by the Director Joint Services for the Minister. The content is read to the hearing of all.
I am directed to inform you that all your grievances have been noted. 2. The Ministry wishes to state in its commitment to seeking a lasting solution to all the problems you have highlighted, and steps are being taken to ensure the timely implementation of the approved Security Debarment Allowance (SDA) by Mr. President to all concerned veterans. 3. In line with our commitments, the Ministry will revert to you within the next 2 weeks on the progress made on the matter. 4. Please accept the assurances and warm regard of the Honorable Minister. Do we accept?
No. The veterans insist that their demands are adequately addressed by the authorities. As the rains become intense, a canopy was brought in to create a shelter and a generator provided to ensure the loudspeakers are not silent due to the lack of power. Ferdinand Roja, reporting for Arise News.